Welcome back from the supermarket. It's me, the Susan Anime, and you are listening to Slop Under the Sea with me. First we got here and we will be talking about movies, TV shows, books, fun holidays, and everything from other countries to does this still hold up to this day? From like Rugrats to like As Told by Ginger, to Movie Monday, to True Creepy Things Tuesday, to whatever I feel like talking about, because this is my podcast. And I hope you all will stay and listen to me and have some good old-fashioned podcast fun. And we'll try to stay as calm as we can. But let's get into it, and let's all have some fun listening. And you can also see me sometimes on YouTube doing my podcast as well. Okay, here we go. Always ask a parent or guardian before watching, buying, or doing anything on any YouTube channel. We got her out. Now we gotta get Jack. Whoa, look at it. He is like on fire. Whoa. It's Fire Jack. I think Jack has multiple powers. You almost think this part could come off. I don't know. It feels like it could. But Fire Jack and Violet, one of my favorites. And Jack. Now we're gonna open on up Polly.
Okay, I'm testing my cameras because I have three different kinds. The camera that's built into the laptop is what I'm using right now. Then I'll be using...
Most evil. Something is different about
Really? You're not gonna... I have to clean my workspace again. Or still work on it. This one, which is the one I use for my YouTube channel the most. And then I have the one that plugs into here as well. And then I have my video camera. I was sad this morning between a relative not feeling well and in the hospital. My daughter does not want me to give her hugs and kisses goodbye in front of her school anymore. So now I have to do high fives. Apparently it's embarrassing her. Ooh, every parent's worst thing is when the kids start saying you embarrass them. And of course, you know, she's my only child, so I definitely baby her and I have to stop. No, I'm babying my animals. I've got to fix that. But she's so cute and I love her. But apparently mommy's being too much. Yeah, for being too much. I know, they call it like, she was like, Mom, you're being embarrassing. And I'm like, but I love you and I want to hug and kiss you and tell you I love you. And she was like, stop. And I'm like, no, what about high fives? So today, I told her today was the last day for the hug and kiss. Because I was like, I can't just like give it up without a warning kid. Because she told me that this morning and I was so sad.
The area turned around and left.
It hurts you when they grow up a little, but at the same time they're growing up. It's a very complicated emotion for parents. I was the same way when I was a teenager, though. Like, I don't want to deal with anyone or talk to anyone by myself, so... I don't know. I was weird. Still am, so... But I talk to people and want to spend time with them. I hope you all are having a great day. Today, right now, is 2/24/2022. You know, I should probably mark that on my calendar. It is 24.
At approximately 1:43 p.m.,
Oh goodness,
Hawkins stepped out of the elevator on the third floor and opened fire.
I am marking the calendar. I'm marking this because I forgot to do this.
Killing 2 men on the first floor and second floor.
In case I forget today.
Wounded 2 people on the third
And the time is
floor.
11:11.
Fatally before
45 p.m. It literally turned 45 when I was about to tell you the time. This is an old calendar that I decorated and I didn't want to get rid of it because it has dogs on it.
Up the chin. He fired more than 30 rounds.
This one might stay
striking
eventually somewhere. I'll probably keep it in a keepsake because I love sloths.
And another died 45 minutes after reaching the ER.
I have been doing my YouTube, and I'm going to be
West
reading
Ridgeville
up
about 6
on
minutes
my
after
podcast
receiving
stuff.
a
I like to
911
read it
call.
before I say it
Audio
online
tapes and transcriptions
and try
of the
to
911 calls,
give you facts
along
and my
with
opinion
images
so that
captured
way
by mall security.
I'm not confusing because it's like I want to let you know the
cameras
facts and then my opinion
December
from these
7th,
facts. You could
2007.
form your own, that is perfectly fine. This is just my opinion.
An autopsy of
Or this is what I see from the facts.
I just want to say that truly crime cases are something that I really bubble about. And I want to say that I don't mean any harm or disrespect or anything. And sometimes the cases can be really, really scary. But I try to do true crime and creepy things all by Hawkins Tuesday. So this recording might be unplayed when you order something online. I'm not sure how to say it. I just want to say I don't mean harm, disrespect, or any hurtfulness. I'm just giving you the facts of the cases and letting everyone know that this is what I found, this is a case of people are talking about, this is a case that people are thinking about. I have looked into a lot of cases and I don't want to just... I don't want anyone to feel disrespected if I say their name wrong. You can try to correct me. I might try to be able to pronounce it right. I might not be able to. If you want to, due to my learning problem, but I just want to say that I don't mean any disrespect to anyone ever, and I hope that you all understand that I'm just giving you the facts. And sometimes I may or may not give you my opinion, or I could just tell you like, hey, this is my opinion based on what you're saying. Like, not even I know this personally, but like more of a like a... This is what people are leaning toward, and do I agree or disagree, but a lot of the time, I don't really know. So I'm going to say, like, this could be my opinion, but I really don't know them personally or know the case personally, so it really is like, this is what has been said, so this is what the opinion of other people have been. And I hope y'all understand that I don't mean any disrespect, harm, and I do not suggest you do any of this stuff that people have done. And I hope that this stuff doesn't continue to happen. And I hope y'all enjoy the cases, and I hope y'all learn from them. More importantly, and I hope you all understand that hey, this is what happens. Let's be careful. Let's learn from this. Let's learn from this. Let's try to get a new law. Let's try to do this. Let's try to keep it from happening again. We have a green puppet, a yellow puppet, a bump puppet. They're not puppets. We have a green. The Oham Department Police Department announced on December 22, 2007 that man the shape of a 34 stop sign, received a pink one, the shape of a stop sign of a bubble snap, when a bullet struck her left foot, one yellow, she was neither transported nor treated for the injury. It was initially reported there were 5 people injured.
You can check me out on Facebook, YouTube,
but 2
TikTok.
of those
I also have another podcast
sent to the local hospital. Were sent for reasons other than
this
being shot.
Podcast.
Shooter Robert,
bye for now.
Arthur
over
Higgins
and out.
Was 19-year-old. Preparation to the West Road Mall shooting. He was born at the RAF Lake Station in England, UK, to America, US Air Force personal parents Ronald and Molly. He was hospitalized at the age of 4 after presented violent behavior in preschool. He was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder due to his chaotic home life. The day after he turned 14, he was sent to a mental treatment center for threatening to kill his stepmother. Okay, here's the thing. They talked about it. They got him help, and it still didn't work. They tried everything they could do. The parents, the teachers. This was where you get sad and annoyed when you're like, we did everything we could. We don't know what else to do. It's frustrating. And not everyone with PTSD and a toughish, like, not every person who's mentally or physically handicapped goes out and do this. I should know. I'm one of them. I have 2 family members with that. I have family members with MS. I had family members with literally Parkinson's disease and rheumatoid arthritis, and they didn't go out and do this. So, yes, he has mental issues. That does not help. They tried to get him help, which didn't work, unfortunately. Something must have been way wrong for that to, like, he wanted to kill stepmom. Children and step-parents aren't the greatest combo. I love my stepdad. My stepmom and I have our issues. So, like, yeah, it's hard. But they did try to get him help, and the stepmom even left. She's like, I'm sorry to the husband, but she's like, if I'm causing this much problems for you and him, I'm leaving. I will leave the picture so it won't get worse. She tried to even leave the guy she loved so that they could live a better life, and that still didn't work, according to what I watched. 4 months later, he became a ward of the state of Nebraska, which led nearly 4 years until he was discharged completely due to his unwillingness to improve. During his second hospitalization, he was diagnosed with an unspecific mood disorder and optional definite disorder. His treatment cost the state $265,000. He was expelled from Fort Callahan High School after trying to sell drugs to his classmates in 2005. He then attempted Pipalana Leave Visa High School and later dropped out in March 2006. He received a GED. In the late 2006, he became transferred from his parents and chose to live with 2 friends and their mother in a home in the Creek neighborhood of Bellevue, a suburb 10 miles south of Orham. Deborah, the owner of the house in which Hawkins lived, described him as troubled. She also stated he was depressed over being fired from his job at McDonald's, reportedly for stealing $17, and separating for his girlfriend 2 weeks prior to the incident because he cheated on her. In the summer of 2007, Hawkins tried to enlist in the the U.S. Army, but was turned down on account of his mental health record. Hawkins was thickened on November 24th, 2007 for suspicion of corroboration to the delinquent of a minor and 2 alcohol charges, one of which was underage possession of alcohol. He was due in court for an arraignment on December 19th, 2007. In late November 2007, Hawkins threatened to kill a local teenager's family and burn her house down because he thought she stole his CD player. The teen decided to press no charges because Hawkins was known for shooting his mouth off. Hawkins was also convinced as a juvenile of a felon drug conviction while in foster care in Omaha. So his parents tried everything they could. Eventually he moved in with his mother because I think that's what he wanted, and then she kicked him out, I think, and then moved with this lady. Lady said he was nice, but then she realized he was disturbed. It became a whole thing where this kid was good at putting on a show until he had a breakdown. Aftermath. In the days following the tragedy, the Von Moo store was thronged on all sides by flowers and signs expressing condolences and makeshift memorials to the victims. By January 12, 2008, a fund for the victims' families surpassed $1 million. The Smoking Gun released a copy of Hawkins' 3-page suicide note, which consisted of a note to his family, to his friends, and his last will and testament, below which he signed his name and included his social security number. Individual news reports indicate that on January 7, 2009, Hawkins' mother, Marbley, was featured on Season 7, Episode 77 of the Dr. Phil Show. Hawkins was the subject of the series premiere of the investigation discovery series, Evil Lives Here. That's the one that I watched. A show that features testimonials of the loved ones of murderers, which premiered on June 17, 2016. It was his father and the ex-stepmother first public interview since the shooting. Dutch doctor and producer Angry Fish sampled an expert for a news story about the shooting on his track, The Road of Fame. The Von Cooper headquarters in Iowa issued a statement. We are deeply saddened by the horrific shooting at our mall this afternoon. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of this tragic event as well as the families. Similar statements was shown on its website, its homepage. See, I found it on Discovery Plus, the thing. I am so sorry for any family members who had to go through this. I am sorry to even the killer's family who tried to get him help. See, a lot of the time when you hear these stories, the family didn't get them help. This one blows my mind. I want to cry because as a parent, they did whatever they could. They put him in a mental health facility to get him help. The stepmother even left